Okay, Nikki, in this example, um, you had said that it's 275 over x and x over 11. So then, yeah, we're going to cross multiply. Just do this here and that there. We're going to get x squared equals 3025. And at this point, here's your question, I think. Can you simply take the square root of both sides? Well, if this is a perfect square, yeah, that works out great. In this case it is, because x ends up equaling 55. Now, if it's not a perfect square, then sometimes you'll have to figure out how to break that down depending on how they want the answer. But in this case, yeah, you could just punch the square root button on your calculator, found out it was a perfect square and it was 55, and all is good. But again, if it's not a perfect square, then you might need to do some work with it, depending on what the answer looks like or how they want the answer. If they want the answer in a decimal form, I don't know, 3.14, or if they want it in some form of 2 times the square root of 13, which you can't simplify. Of course, 2 times the square root of 13 you could simplify on your calculator, but this is the best sense of that um, type of answer. Anyway, that's that one. Okay, so this problem says find the value of x. We've got 8 over 12 and 6 over x. I'm just rewriting what you did. And that gave you, when you cross multiply, 72 equals 8x. If you divide both sides by 8, that would give you x equals 9. So that's not probably the problem you're looking at. When you're watching, I was watching that 2/3 is equal to both of them, and that's how they're supposed to cross multiply. Let's see. Like I did an example picture, and I got 9, but I don't know. Very good fractions. So let's just jump to this. How do you exactly figure out 8/12 or whatever number would be 2/3, for example? So if you had 8/12 and you want to get to the simplest, you want to simplify this, well, you start thinking about what can you multiply each of these by to make it smaller. Well, I can always start by, since they're even numbers, I can just come down in halves. So that gives me 4 over 6. And I see I got some more even numbers, so I can do that again by 2. That gives me 2 over 3. So, I mean, that's kind of that example. But if, let's say you had something a little different, that might be, make up something random, 8 over 14. All right, again, both even numbers, you can divide them both by 2. That's going to give me 4 over 7. Well, I don't have anything that I can divide 4 into 7 and get anything smaller, so that's the simplest form I can have for that. So hopefully that helps, and we'll touch base later, but you did great on your homework.